I love it. And, you know, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with, that's the worst feeling. I think everyone should be able to hear you, Jordy. Want to say hello?
Hello.
There he is. He's working now. Cool. Okay. All right. So now you're not on Lalcow anymore for a few weeks. You're trying to do your own thing. I know for a fact, you know, you're really grinding away at Battlefield 6 recently on your streams, and you're trying to make it, you know, work again, which I understand. When you're putting all your effort or a lot of your effort into this Lalcow thing for so long, and now you're trying to get back into the grind of doing your own content, it's tough. Especially when you're trying to regain that audience. There's a new game out. You're trying to get them to watch a new game instead of just the usual Call of Duty stuff.
Battlefield's fucking a travesty. People say, oh, your Twitch reflexes go first. No, that's not true. I still have fighter jet reflex. I have 175 millisecond response time on like my hand-eye coordination. That's fighter jet pilot reflexes.
Okay, let's get into this discussion because this is something I want to talk about for sure. All right, Jordy, you get baited so bad all the time by everyone around you, and I don't think you realize how bad it is, or maybe you do and that you're rolling with it. I don't know.
I'd go so this far. I think you're watching highlights.
Oh, of course. I'm not watching the whole raw stream.
Yeah, I stream like 4 hours a day usually. So it's like that's 30 hours a week where people clip like a 30-second section of my stream and they just put them all together.
And that's exactly what they do to me. And then they act like that was the whole stream, right? And it's bullshit. It's not, you know, because there was one asshole in my chat who I lashed out at because they were being an asshole. Doesn't mean that's what I do all day, but that's how they portray me. And they do exactly the same thing to you. What I'm saying is people will say something to you and you take that bait and you run with it. Like, for example, people asking you about fighting me. Right? Like, you're going to fight DSP. Would you beat DSP in a fight? Why would you even entertain that? Because you know no matter how you respond, that's going to be clipped. That's going to be thrown on the internet as a negative. They're going to send it to me. They're going to say, see what he said about you? And they're going to try to get drama stirred up. And
well, publicity, all publicity is good publicity.
Well, yes and no. Like, I'll agree to that to some extent. But, like, for example, let's talk about the whole fight thing between you and me. All right? Mm-hmm. So I'm 5'10". No, excuse me. I'm 5'11". You're 6'4".
6 foot. 6'1". No.
You're 6'1"? I thought you were 6'4".
6 foot even. 6 foot even.
So you're 6 foot even, and I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
So we're about the same height. You weigh way more than me. I mean,
430.
Wow. So I just weighed myself a couple weeks ago, and I was 188. All right, and that's my new weight. That's because I've been losing weight and I'm working out and everything.
What was the heaviest you ever got to?
Around like 245 was about my heaviest. Because I would never be able to do that.
You say you lift weights now, right? You lift weights.
Yeah.
You ever picked 100 pounds up?
Oh, of course I have.
Yeah. Could you do 2?
Could I do 2? Yeah, but not for more than like 1 or 2 reps. That'd be it.
So like my life is picking 2 of those up every time I stand up.
Yeah. Jesus.
Every time I stand up, every time I want to go for a walk, every time I want to fight somebody, I'm carrying 200 extra pounds around.
My God. All right, so getting back on topic, because we did get derailed there. The topic of you and me fighting, right? So I don't even know how it came up on your stream. I really have no clue who brought it up or whatever, but someone bait you into this comment. Okay, so how did it happen? How did someone bring it up?
Somebody came to my comment and said, Phil was on a Lummox video stating that he would knock you out in 1 round. That's what it came to me.
Of course, that never happened. Here is my perspective, okay? You and me in a ring. We square up. Immediately, what I do is I step away from you, and I never let you touch me because I have stamina.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding.
I can just dance around you. I don't know if I'd be able to effectively strike you or hit you, but I'm going to tire you out. You're never going to be able to hit me. Even if you come at me, I'm just going to step aside until you're beat, you're tired, and then that's it. Well, I already won.
The only issue of that is I've actually trained in boxing, and I know how to cut the ring off.
Well, there you go. And I don't have any boxing skill whatsoever. But obviously, if we were to fight, I would train. I would learn all that shit. And but that was the point.
As a fat motherfucker, Phil, you don't fight the skinny guy out in the living room. You fight him in the bathroom.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You play to your strengths, and that would be your
Yeah.
strength is you have insane size on me, and you can just overwhelm me if you get close enough to me. Exactly right. But anyway, that's the point. Someone, I don't know how it came up, but someone was like, "Oh, like Wings would beat up DSP." I'm like, "No, Wings would never hit me. If we were actually in a real fight and we were training, Wings would never hit me. I would never allow him to get close enough to me before he would gas out, and that would be the end of the fight, right?" But that's all I said. I never said I would knock you out. I never said anything like that. But this is what these people do. They take the comment, they twist it, they turn it into something. And now, oh, let's get these guys to be angry at each other. Let's get these guys to talk shit about each other, that they want to fuck each other up in a fight and shit like that. And I hate to say it, it's not just your trolls. Dude, it's everyone around you, at least from what I've seen. And again, I'm watching highlights. You're correct. I'm not seeing the whole picture. But dude, there's been times your moderators say fucked up stuff about you, about me, about others. They are 1,000,000% goading you into making that clippable content. They are content farming you. And I don't think that you're aware of that. Case in point, this just happened on a stream a few days ago. Your moderators are telling you that my wife left me. Okay. And you're like, oh, she did? Oh, she did. That makes sense. Dude, my wife didn't leave me. I'm sorry I don't believe you. I'm sorry I totally don't believe you. We're happy. We're actually happier than we've been in a long time. I just don't put her in my content. So the detractors are like, well, she must have left. Let's make a negative out of this. And then they spread that on the internet and they tell, oh, let's have through the grapevine, this and that. Next thing you know, now it's like a meme. Phil's wife left him. No, she didn't. That's right. My 12 adopted children and, my wife left me. And let's see, what else? But now you hear it from your mods and you believe it. And then you talk about it.
I figured your wife was going through the same thing mine's going through. Well,
what's that?
Not the same exact thing. Like my wife recently put some weight on and she doesn't want to be on camera anymore. But the reason she put weight on is because my wife had thyroid cancer. So like she has to have all these concoction of medications to like replicate what her thyroid used to do for her because it got cut out to get the cancer out of her body. And like her medicine messed up recently and it's affected her metabolism and she gained like 20 pounds, right? And she's unhappy with herself. And I'm sure your wife, because everybody can see that Kat has gained weight since she got married to you.
Of course. I mean, it was a given just seeing the two times that she really appeared.
And I'm certain, and all women are a little vain and they don't want to be seen in a negative light. And I'm sure that's the same effect, right? I know you don't like talking about the troll shit, but there's one I have to talk about. And I've always wondered, because the one I took offense to, because I'm a car guy.
Okay.
Right? I'm a car guy. Like I know cars. What is the true story behind the Corolla wheel?
The Corolla wheel? I don't know what that is.
There was a situation, I think Kat was at work, and you stated that somebody stole one of the wheels off of your car.
Yes.
Just one single wheel.
Correct. If you don't believe me, I have evidence. That is our car in the parking lot of where my wife works, missing a fucking tire. The entire tire, not just the rubber. The entire tire has been removed. And as if to be extra dickish, they took the lug nuts. They took those fucking lug nuts with them. They did not leave them. Okay? Yes. That's what happened.
Is that the true story?
100%.
It wasn't that your wife like curbed the fuck out of it and it blew the tire.
No.
They went and took just one wheel. I'll say this. You could be sexist to me. Women are bad drivers as a species.
All I know is before we even think about a journey. So let me ask you, it's been a long time coming. I know for a fact that you've talked about me over the years. You probably know of me and my content. You've watched some of it. Do you have anything you've ever wanted to ask me, honestly, up front? It could be anything. I don't care if it's a troll thing. I don't give a fuck. Do you have anything you ever wanted to ask me? I will answer it for you right now.
Why don't you play WWE Champions?
I played it last year. I made a whole bunch of videos on it, and I spent money on it too.
Yeah, well, I mean, say because like if you put your name into like Google, you know how like Google has like this AI thing, like that's the first thing that pops up about you is like the WWE Champions thing.
I know it's stupid, isn't it?
But it's like, is it real? Did you really spend like a sports car worth of money on this game?
Well, the game. Let's give you a full background. Right.
Here's the hard question, Phil. Here's the hard question. What was going on in your life at the time that made you go to WWE Champions to get to that point where it's like, you had to do this? Like, what was the appeal of it? Like, did you like being high on the leaderboard? Did you like just being good at the game? Was it something you did while you were like inebriated? Like, what headspace are you in when you're buying like $200 worth of this stuff?
It depends. Like, for example, at first, whenever you start playing something new and there's the feeling, the endorphin rush that, oh, if I just buy something immediately, I get a bunch of the top tier shit. And now it's like a shortcut into winning. It's not like us playing console games where you want to earn it. In these games, it's literally spend to win. Everyone knows that about mobile games. It's spend to win.
Do you think it's ever affected in your interpersonal relationships?
In regards to what? Like with my wife?
Not with your wife, but more so like your ex. Like do you think like it affected like your
that had nothing to do with it at all. Zero.
Okay.
Zero impact on that. Yeah. In fact, it mostly got bad during the time when I was falling out with my ex. That's when it got really bad. Pops up and happens and says it's gonna fuck you over. She says, no, don't let that overtake your mind. You have to focus on the positive. You have to focus on being here with me. You have to focus on being here on the positivity when you get to stream and you have fun on stream and stuff. And having that positivity and having that support means the world, and it changes things. It does. And it doesn't have to be a significant other. Like I said, it could be a friend, it could be a relative, it could be a family member.
But I got one more thing I want to do before I go.
Okay.
You're a big wrestling fan.
So,
yeah. I had a 10-question quiz I had for you for WWE. And I wanted to see how well you did on it.
Go for it.
The pedigree is the signature move of what wrestler?
Triple H.
Triple H, that's correct. That's the correct answer. So here's the second question. Who was the first ever WWE Universal Champion?
Oh, Universal Champion? I don't know. It might have been, was that Finn Balor? And then he lost the title right away? No, I don't remember that. No. And the one piece of advice that I want to give you, and I hope you don't take offense, all right? Step one, before you get on a drug, before you even start working out, before you start do any of this shit, dude, man to man, you have to fucking start eating better right now. Like, I'm not talking about tomorrow. I'm not talking about in a week. I'm talking about this moment that I'm talking to you, Jordy.
Mm-hmm.
You have to start eating better right now, because the stuff that you're putting in your body is directly responsible for what's going on right now.
Yeah, I'm poisoning myself. But like, if it was that simple, like, don't drink the poison, Jordy. It's not that simple though.
Oh, I'm not saying
it's
simple.
not that. It's not that simple.
I know it's not simple. I know it's not. I mean, I've been through a lot of shit myself. When I was younger,
I think at one point you used to be an alcoholic, right?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That when I was younger, dude, that was my escape. That was how I slept at night when stuff was going horribly. It was just drinky, and it all goes away because now, who cares, right? I don't care in the world anymore. I'm drunk. But for me, what I want to tell you is the easiest way to do it, because this is how I started doing it, and it might not work for you, but I want to try to help you if I can. For example, if you're going to make a change, don't make a shocking, immediate change, because this is what people tell you. You've got to stop doing it immediately. Bullshit. That never works. You can't just go cold turkey on anything. It will never work. That's nonsense. You have to wean yourself off of shit, right? So right now, am I understanding that almost all food that you eat is takeout, correct?
Oh, 100%. Most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
90% of the time.
So what you got to start doing is, number one, if it's going to be takeout, you got to find something in the takeout that you can start to eliminate. So for example, it's takeout, but you're not going to get a soda. You're going to get the burger. You're going to get all that shit, but you're not going to drink the soda.
The soda's what I want the most, though.
I know it is. That's why you got to not do it. I know, because that's the dangerous shit. Something different. Instead of it being sugary, I had what's that?
It's a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, and like I got like a water here with me. Like,
okay,
I'm trying.
That's better. That's definitely better. It's not great. Yeah. It's still better because now you don't got the sugar. You got the artificial sweetener, which is still bad, but it's not as bad as the pure sugar. That's for sure. That the full sugar shit, you've got to cut out. To be honest,
I've been trying to wean myself down to 2 a day, and then almost try to go down to 1.
Yeah,
and then down, because like I feel the gap with this shit, like this zero sugar shit. Like, I'm allowed 2 full strength ones, but if I need to fill the gap, I also try to drink 4 of these a day. But I drink the vast majority of my calories because my stomach's still small.
How long do you stream when you stream? How long are your actual streams?
2 to 3 hours.
In a go. All right.
Yeah.
I got just throwing this out there. All right. Well, what if starting today, you do not eat and drink when you're on a stream? Only water. That's it. You're allowed water.
That's it. That's easy. I can do that.
Do it right now. I'm serious. This would be a constructive change you could make to your content and yourself when you're streaming only water. All right. Number one, you're already going to get used to a time period where you know your body says, I'm only getting water. It's going to be normal. And after a while, you won't care about drinking the water during the streams anymore. It's just a normalized behavior. Number two, you're not going to give your trolls the ammo of seeing you stuff your face and drink the soda and then they got the clip they want. You're taking it away from them and you're doing something good for yourself. I think that this could help you a big amount right now if you could make that change. And I think it was great. And again, feedback from your viewers, my viewers, did everyone like it? Would you like more? I'm down for this kind of conversation. This is the kind of stuff I like to do because you notice it was us just talking, having a good time about anything. There was no fucking drama. It's not, oh, this nasty shit about you here and going at each other. Who the fuck cares about that shit? We're tired. Everyone does that shit. It's boring.